How? How would the marriage work? You give God. Number one thing is what? Number one thing is what? Number two is what? Number two is what? Number three is somebody say money. Nobody talk. Somebody say money. So you are in relationship with God. It will involve your money. It will involve your time. It will involve your service. It will involve your money. The fourth one, it will involve your obedience. So obedient. I can't say obedient. So I can't say obedient. And how do I obey? By the manual. If you must go into obedience to the will of God and have a good relationship with God, you must make this manual your companion. The word of God. The do's and don'ts. This book of the law shall not depart from thy mouth. Thou shalt meditate on it, to do and to observe day and night. He said, in it you will have what? A good marriage. Is it what he say? Is it what he say? A good what? A good what? A good success. I can convert it to a good marriage. Good marriage is a success. Like as I am now, I am succeeding because I married the right person. How I wish everybody can marry the right person. Praise God. It is not just by prayer, it's also by sacrifice. If yes, I hear. What is the first? How do I relate with God? Number one, you give him your time. Number two, service. Number three, number four, obedient. Obedient to the will of God. Very, very important. You cannot disobey God and you say you are in right tune with God. You can't disobey God and you say, how can, look at this, look at me everyone. How can you possibly, you call yourself a Christian, how can you possibly marry the wrong man? Meaning that God is not speaking to you. There are a lot of people now who write, they will come, they will bring four names. Number one, number two, number three, number four. They bring it to Papa. They bring it to a prophet to help them to choose. Do you know why? Why you are bringing those names for your pastor to help you to choose is because you are not relating with God. If you are relating with God, any man that come on your way, God will tell you whether it's the will or not. If am I talking to somebody? Give me your phone. Do you have a phone? Give me your phone. Give me your own. Give me your own. Do you have a phone? Do you have a phone? Bring it. How many phones I have here? How many phones? 5 or 6? All right. Take your own. Is that your phone? Is that your phone? That's your phone. Auntie, take your own. Everybody take your phone. Everybody take your own. Is that your own? Stand up, stand up. As you take your phone, stand up. Stand, just stand. Did anybody collect another person's own? Did anybody collect another person's own? Why will you collect another person's husband? Are you getting me now? You usually struggle. You just go. Are you now? Because it's a physical thing. It's your own. You know your own. Now, marriage is not physical. Marriage is spiritual and physical. So the reason why you fail to choose the right person is because you are taking marriage to be 100% physical. How? She is a fair, fine girl, beautiful face. You take her. You not check the content. You forget that the marriage, the content is more preferable than the physical. Hello? Talk to me now. Is there any wawa girl here? Let me use for example. Nobody go agree say they wawa. You see this beautiful girl now? Very wonderful and beautiful. You're happy, I'm selling you. wonderful and beautiful. Someone say beautiful. I can't hear. Someone say beautiful. All right, come, sir. Let us assume that this our brother is a girl. You know, as he was also. Let it be said, he was as a girl, but he have a good content and a good character. If I come now, I marry this one, I can make him to look like this person and look more beautiful than this one. But if this one have deadly character, forget his face. I've seen a man of God that the wife slap every morning. He will drum a palm. He will enter church, begin to dash assistant pastor slap. Okay, Basha. Why? Because the man saw the face. Sit down. Marriage is not for boys. Marriage is for somebody say amen. So have you established that now? Your relationship with God. Very, very important. Your relationship with God is a paramount to other relationship. Do not make a mistake to go into a relationship with any man or woman when you don't have a relationship with your maker. The second relationship is the relationship with yourself. Relationship with yourself. How do you relate with yourself? There is the you in you. That man that you wake up in the morning, you go to work, and in the evening you come back and enter your house. That is the man I'm talking about. You're you in you. I have a standing mirror in my house. In the morning I will wake up. I will stand on the mirror and I begin to talk to myself in the mirror. You will not fail. You will succeed. You will not disappoint God. You will not make it. Who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? Yourself. So there are many of us who have no good relationship with ourselves. You must know how to relate with yourself. You know that you need food, Abi. Hello. You are hungry. Did you not know that you need food? Did anybody tell you that you need food? You know that you need food. You are hungry. You give yourself food. You know that this clothes is good for you. You cover yourself nakedness. But you know there are people who don't know how to relate with themselves. They cannot eat well. They cannot brush their teeth. There are people, yes now. They can't brush their teeth. They can't brush up themselves. You see a lady who has stayed 1 month, he never shave. You understand shave? I don't know. Are you getting me now? You say what is 1 month? A year. You see a lady who stay a year. He didn't shave armpit. Are you hearing me now? He didn't shave armpit. He didn't shave the other pit. And when that thing is not shaved, no matter how clean you are, if you pass, the order will follow you. Is that clear? No, they don't know. You don't know how to relate with yourself. So everything is not binding. Men are running away from you because you can't take care of yourself. A brother went to a man of God. He said, "Pastor, look at me. Look at me. I don't know how to talk. All the sisters that I approach, none of them agree with me. What is my problem?" Pastor, no, I need deliverance. Pastor, start the deliverance. The question then I asked him, how did you approach the sister? There is a way to approach a sister. Is it correct? There is a way to approach a sister. If I just walk to this girl now, I want to toast her. Though me, I don't know how to toast. I not toast my wife. But we do them in our own way. Spiritual way. I just come to this our sister. I just walk to her and say, "How are you? My name is Elisha. What's your name?" He said, "My name is Monica. I want to marry you. Will you marry me?" Will you walk? Will you walk? It won't walk. Praise God. There are ways to do that. Now, you will first of all know how to relate. If you can't relate with yourself, you can't relate with somebody. You are not getting me. Are you sure you are following what I'm saying? Any man that cannot feed himself, that cannot take care of himself, you don't need anybody to tell you that he will not take care of you. The Bible says, take it to thyself first. You are a brother, you don't have money. You are not the only brother who don't have money. The 3 clothes you have, maintain it well. When you want to wear it, iron it. Not just wear. Look at my brother. Look at this, my brother now. The way he dress. Don't want that mama pick her. Very powerful. Look at that. He talking. No tie yet, but he talking. And next time you open this one. You see now, I've just corrected it. I just corrected him. When there is no tie, you open this one, so then see your fine neck. You know, as it is now, this place can be attractive. Are you getting me now? Yes, but the way it done now, old school. So I didn't now look at the way. But look at you have you seen people? There are some people that were talking like this. They will put on the holder like this and they wear palm. They wear slippers. They don't care. Even if there is something inside you, before any lady check what is inside you, we first of all check your appearance. Am I talking your mind? Say correct. Sit down. Put your hands together for Jesus. Yeah. Is it? They don't agree when you were talking, Abi. Okay. Hallelujah. Relationship with yourself. If you don't have a relationship with God, like I said, other relationship cannot work. It cannot work and it will never work. Even if you have a relationship that look like it's working, because you are working it out, because you are using formula. You know formula now? You are into a relationship and you don't have a relationship with God, but that relationship is looking as if it's working because you are using different formula. What are the formula? Formula of gift. Hello? One formula of gift. You cook indomie for the boy. You bring it in the afternoon. The second formula of sex. You give the boy your body and you are thinking you are using it to hold the boy. The relationship will not still work. Hello? The relationship will not do what? It will not work because you have no relationship with God. Many of you think that you can use a sex or pregnancy to attract a man. If a man don't love you, if you have 3 children, have 5, he will not still love you. Look at the life of Jacob. Jacob went for Rachel. They deceived just Jacob and gave him Leah. When he woke up and discovered he has met with Leah, he said, he tell Laban, what is this you have done to me? Laban said, no problem. If you want to have Rachel, you will serve another 7 years. Did he serve? He started serving. In that 7 years, Leah was producing. He gave birth to the first one, Simon. He called his name Simon, meaning my husband see me. He not Grecian. He gave birth to another one, Levas. He said, my husband, I am here. He not Greek, look around. The only time that Jacob want to come close to Leah is that he want to pour. And once he pour, the thing will enter. Leah will begin to suffer. It's not every woman that is pregnant that is enjoying their husband. My wife can tell you that since she's pregnant, I've not let her run away. They stay far. We are close. Like this afternoon now, I look at her and say, how I wish I would help you to carry it. At least let me carry like 3 months. Let me carry like 3 months and give it back to you. You say, but you can't do that. I said, but I'm carrying it indirectly. I'm doing the carriage. We are carrying it together. Because do, how are you? Do, how is the baby? Do, do. There is a way you will talk to a pregnant woman. It will be like it will be happy to get another pregnancy. What do you want to eat? What will you like? What will I make for you? Should I make tea for you? Should I make food for you? Which one will you like to eat first? This the woman will be praying, Lord. After this one, another one. Are you learning something? You're happy the way I'm saying it, Nabi? Yeah? Sisters, talk to me. You're happy the way I'm saying it now? And you want to wish if that is your kind of husband. If you must get that kind of husband, first of all, have a relationship with your maker. Very simple. Have a relationship with your maker. Stop marrying Agberu people. You are relating with somebody who have no fear of God. A man that one day I was here, one of my daughter, now we were talking about the person he's relating with. I was just giving her a revelation that relationship will not work. He said that he go change. While we were talking, the guy called. He picked the call. He put the call. He was talking with me. He could not pick the call in the first time. The guy now repeats again. So he now say he's the one calling. I say put it in loudspeaker. I want to know the kind of person, the voice. As soon as he puts it in loudspeaker, the person say, you the grace, I will kill you now. You are very stupid. Am I the one that is calling you? I've called you the first time, you didn't pick. Where are you? He said, sorry, I'm in church. He said, church where? What are you doing in church? He said, I am with my pastor. He said, I don't bloody care. Which kind of pastor is that? Oh yeah, come back here. I carried the phone. I said, you are very stupid. And I said, you will not marry her. I said, are you my daughter? I said, delete that relationship. Because if you marry this kind of person, you won't relate with your father. Somebody, you are relating with somebody who have no value for your spiritual father. You are relating with a girl who have no relationship with your spiritual father. You are gone. There's another kind of relationship with your mentor. Anybody that does not value your mentor should not be your spouse. So when I talked to that girl, I said, leave this guy alone. Do you know what the girl did? He left my presence and went back and kneeled down and started begging. Both of them started relating. Now, she is pregnant now. The boy had disappeared. The boy had what? Disappeared. He's nowhere to be found. You cannot be blind so much that you tell me that you don't know that this relationship will not work. The problem is that you are trying to manage it. We don't manage a relationship. Breaking relationship is better than breaking marriage. How many relationships I told you now? How many kind of relationship? How many kind of relationship? Number one. Number one. Number two. Number three. Number four. Relationship with your spiritual parents. Hallelujah. Clap for yourself. Don't build the relationship by earthly formula. Don't build your relationship by earthly formula. I've told us the formula. What is number one formula I said? Giving gift. Number two. Number two. Don't hide it. Say it. Number two. So don't build your relationship on ungodly formula. Relationship with God, because God made you in his own image. No man can really relate with one another until you have first of all relate with your maker. And until you know who you are, you cannot relate with anybody that you want to relate with. A man that don't have value for God should not be close to you. Sisters, are you hearing me now? A man that don't have value for God. It's like, for example, now you are a brother, listen to me, or you are a sister, you are in a relationship with a brother who does not pay tithe. He's a believer, he doesn't pay tithe, he doesn't give offering, he don't have value for things, kingdom work. The relationship cannot work. Because anybody that cannot give things to God will never give things to you. Very, very simple. It is a chain. It's a chain. From Godhead to yourself, from yourself to your neighbor. So if somebody have no value for God, and you have no value for your spiritual parents, have no value for himself, it will not have value for you. Am I making sense here? It will not have value for you. We have a lot of things to discuss, but I don't know. I'm just trying to pick here so that I'll be able to establish a point. Having a relationship with God is it's not just going to church, like I said. Very, very important that you must understand that without a relationship, having a godly relationship, no other relationship can work. Until you can relate with yourself, you cannot relate with your spouse. Note this. The reason a man will just see a girl and go after her and said, I love you, and the next day he commit fornication with the person is because the person have no fear for God. I don't know. Are you getting me now? A man just see a lady, hey, I love you, I love you. The next day he's seeing how to take you to bed. And you give your body to the person. Know that the person have no regard for God, and have no regard for himself, have no fear for you. Why? How do I say that? Because sex is death. Sex is destructive. Sex is good, and sex is created by God. But sex is made for husband. Reply me now. Reply me. What did I say? Papa, but he has gone for my introduction. He's not your husband yet. If you go your introduction, he has not paid your bride price, and he sleep with you, he's killing you. I will show you in the Bible. Sex before marriage is destruction. Sex before marriage is destruction of destiny. Very, very important. You must understand this, that anytime a man sees you and he say I love you and he want to sleep with you, that is hatred. Any man that make love with you before marriage hates you. So when the person cajole you and make love to you, and you discover the person have made love to you, run away and hate the person for life, because the person have just destroyed you. Everywhere is quiet. If it's Nigeria family, we say gum gum. Papa, it's not easy. It's easy. Very easy. It's determination. You can do it. It's possible. I relate with my wife for 3 years before our marriage. How many years? How many years? We not do. Not because he's not the hungry me, but we not do. One of the secret of God helping us is that we distance ourselves. We relate more on phone than physical. And get this, anytime we call on phone, we are not calling on phone to discuss our body or to discuss what do you put on now? What are you wearing now? Do you know there are people like that? Yeah, your friend outside the country, he will call you. He say, what are you putting on now? Is it lemon green? Have it lemon color? I want to call you so time. I want to call you on video call. I want to feel you. I want to feel you. You are surprised that I know your secrets. I'm a man. I'm a youth. I want to feel you. What are you putting on now? Position it well. Let me understand. Is it only you there? Go inside. One of my daughter called me. He said, "Look at what my friend in abroad is telling me to do. He want me to call her with my body naked." And I told her I can't do that. He said, "If you will not do that, the relationship is over." I say, "Call him now and tell him that the relationship is over." Because many of you are doing, you don't understand. There are app that somebody can be making call with you is recording your nakedness. Is it clear? Is it correct? Now, what of if after you have made that call, he has recorded your nakedness, and along the line the relationship did not work? What is he going to do with your nakedness? There are a lot of girls you see naked on the social media. You see where they were taking their bath. Have you seen people like that? They were taking their bath and they were naked. They are not the one that snapped themselves, because you cannot be taking bath and be recording yourself. No. Somebody they are relating with, record them. So along the line, the relationship does not work again. What did they do? They blackmail them. We have to be very careful. That is why, if you must succeed in relationship, number one, have the relationship with God. When you have the fear of God, there are things that should not be mentioned among us. Paul said the other day, he said, this one should not be mentioned among us. How many years will you service a man with sex? The more you give a man sex, the more the man go outside to look for sex. But there is something you can give a man that a man cannot see outside. Someone say the fear of God. I can't hear you. Push your neighbor, say the fear of God. Sex is a destruction. Sex is what? Is what? God creates sex, and sex is of God, but it's for marriage couple. Any sex before marriage is destruction of destiny. Somebody should help me rush. Hebrew 13:4. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 9. 1 Corinthians 6:18. 1 Thessalonians 4 verse 3 and 5 to 5. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 13 to 20. 1 Corinthians 7 verse 1 and 2. Which one are you reading? Let's share it. Emmanuel. Hebrew 13 verse 4. Read now. Osadolo. 1 Corinthians 6 9. Sandra. 1 Thessalonians 4 verse 3 to 5. Melody, are you with your Bible? 1 Corinthians 7 verse 1 to 2. The last person. One sister should take this last one. Who is the sister? Okay, Paulette. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 18. Where are you reading? Fast.
Hebrews 13. Verse 4. Let marriage be held in honor.
Let marriage be what? Let marriage be what? Look at me. Let marriage be what? Be held in honor.
Among all.
Among all.
And let the marriage bed be undefiled.
Let the marriage bed be what? Undefiled. Meaning that there should not be sex till you get married. So when you commit immorality, you have defied your marriage vow. And you have destroyed the marriage.
For God will judge the sexually immoral.
What did he say? God will judge the sexually immoral.
And adulterous.
And the adulterous. Who is the next person? Do you believe in Bible? If you believe in Bible, let me see your hand. Do you believe in Bible? Do you believe that Bible is true? So what we are reading now is not outside the Bible. It's not a literature. It's in the Word of God.
1 Corinthians 6 verse 9.
Okay.
Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the
Know ye not that the unrighteous will not inherit the kingdom of God?
But be not be deceived.
Be not be deceived.
Fornication or adultery.
Fornication and adultery.
Not okay. Fornication or adultery. nor idolatry, an adulterer, nor infamy, nor abuser of themselves with all kind.
The next person. Who is the next person? Sandra.
Thessalonians 4, verse 3. It is God's will that we should be satisfied.
It is God's will that we should be satisfied.
That you should avoid sexual immorality.
Be satisfied, you enjoy your life, but avoid sexual immorality.
That each of you should learn to control his own body.
Each of you. That is why God has given us spirit control. Each of you. The word of God knows that you can be erected. The word of God knows that your body can change. You can see a sister now, your body system will change. Or you see a brother, your body is changed. But God has given us a self-control. Each of you should learn how to control yourself.
In a way that is holy and honorable.
In a way that is holy and honorable. Verse 4.
Verse 5. Not in passionate lust like the heathen.
Okay.
Who does not know God.
Don't have a passionate lust like the unworldly people who does not know God. If you can't control your erection will control your direction. You see a sister, something is already going out of you. You cannot see a single sister and remove your eye. You are in the church, even in the church, your body is wet. Each of you should learn how to control his or her self.
1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 13.
Okay.
He said, food for the stomach and stomach for food. But God will do away with both of them. The body is not for sexual immorality.
The body is not for sexual immorality.
But for the Lord.
Body for the Lord.
And the Lord for the body.
And the Lord for the body. Your body, another translation says, your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. Anyone that defies this body will pay for it. The next person. I like that place. 18.
Flee fornication.
Flee. What did he say?
Flee fornication.
Did he say wrong?
No.
Did he say wrong?
No.
What did he say?
Flee.
Flee. There is difference between running and fleeing. Flee means that
Every sin that a man
commits
is without the body.
Is outside the body, without the body.
But he that committed fornication. Sinned against
his own body. You never seen like that before? Every sin a man commit, if you steal now, it's outside the body. If you bribe, it's outside the body. If you winch, it's outside the body. But the sin of immorality, fornication, is a sin against your own body. So anytime you commit fornication with a man who have not paid your bride price, you have just committed sin against your body. You destroy your body. Fornication, that is why I said fornication is a destroyer. Then that you now see some lady who has slept with 10 men. What is 10 men? If I want to take a statistics now, there are some people who are here, not only lady, there are some ladies who are sleep with not less than 20 different men. There are also some men here who are sleep with like at least 50 ladies. And each and anybody you sleep with, the spirit of the person enters you. Hello, are you hearing now? Okay, let's look at this. Let me tell you the danger of sex. Antico. Don't be offended. Bros, come. Bros, come. Bros, come. This girl, look at me, watch me. If a woman met a man that have HIV, what happened? What happened? What happened? It will contact. But when now they say use condom. Are you hearing now? He use condom. Is avoid it. But hear me, what if a lady meet a guy that has sexual transmitted demon? Sexual what? Transmitted demon. Demons. And along the line, have encounter with that kind of person. You use condom. Will he carry it? Will condom prevent it? No. Clap for yourself. This is the danger. Statistics recorded that people that died, that 95% of them died with sex. Now, this our fine sister come. Already have a foundational problem. And this man, their family is spirit of poverty and spirit of delay and stagnant. Come. And they come. They contact. What will happen? They don't carry him. They come meet this one. This one in their family, they are untimely death. People don't cross 40 years. Piam. Then go. He met with this one. What happened? He don't carry. This one a Yahoo boy. Who are family of ritual and Ogbenu society of confraternity. Now what happened? A contact. What happened? Do you see how many demons in this body? This one this one this one this one At that time, he doesn't listen to the mother again. That is why the Bible says in the book of, I think in the book of Sons of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 8. He said, don't provoke love. When it's not yet ripe. Because if you provoke it when it's not yet ripe, he said it will run like a speed of gazelle and a gazelle and bear. If they don't, bear and gazelle, they are harmless animal. They don't harm. But if you make them to run, they won't stop running. Do you know bear? Ele, that is bear. Ngbadan. Ngbadan lele. They are harmless animal. Ele atakoi, ngbadan atakoi. You can play with them, but if you make them to run, he said, he said, when you provoke love when it's not yet mature, love is good, harmless thing. But when you provoke it when it's not yet mature, he said, when you keep running, you can't hold it. That is why you can see a child of 18 years, no matter what the mother said, he will still jump window. He will jump with the window and go and meet the ball. Why? He has tested it. Sex is a destroyer. Do we agree that now? Go and sit down. How many of you believe? Do you agree that sex is a destroyer before marriage, but sweet and very powerful after marriage? Clap for yourself. Can I say this to you? You go touch them. All these things you go enjoy them. Do you know that the time will come? Oh God, that is here. Your marriage is more than 15 years. Your marriage, marriage is 30 years now. He can tell you, this man, you can stay in the house now 2 months. You never tell Mama Hafa. Because you don't tire him. A husband and wife can be in the house 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. No, you not shake body. Because it's no longer anything. The food that you are going to eat, you will be belly food. You will eat, you will keep eating and eating and eating before you die. Why are you rushing it? Sit down. Okay, let me say this. Hey, I don't know what is turning me around. Come, 2 of you come. This guy will say, he says he's not comfortable in the front again. All right, go and see that. Don't worry. I will not call you again. Okay, brother. Do you not see why they don't like to stay front? I will be going back to peak. You see, look at this. I gave this girl unripe orange. You know unripe orange? Eh? And I gave this one ripe orange. Who will enjoy it? Who will enjoy it? Why are you committing fornication when it's not ripe? Why are you committing sex when it's not ripe? Why can't you wait for the thing to ripe? If it's not right, it will bleach your mouth. Yes. Please, our master will move around. If you have a question, drop your question. You have question? Someone have submitted question. So if you have question, submit. Every one of you, submit your question. I will soon round up. I have a lot of things to discuss with us, but I will round up so that we'll be able to ask our question. If you want to marry someone, relate with someone just to check how the person relates with God and himself. Does he give God his time, his money? Does he give his person chance, time? Does he love himself? Before you go into a relationship, let it be that it is time. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11. He maketh everything beautiful in his own time. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 8. Ecclesiastes 1 8. Ecclesiastes 8 3 to 6. He said the same thing. We cannot love except we know God. Nothing corrupt mentality like immorality. Stop getting immoral people around you because they will destroy your life. Proverbs 6 verse 23 to 26. Somebody should read. Sons of Solomon chapter 2 and 7 and chapter 8 and 4 say the same thing. Who is reading there? Please stop getting immoral people around you. When you are with somebody, because the best person to marry is to marry to your friend. So make friends, make people your friends. But when you discover that those people around you that you make your friends are immoral friends, please delete them. What they discuss around you is something that will arouse you. It's something that will motivate you sexually. No. Pick people who can motivate you spiritually. How many portions of Bible do you study today? How many hours do you pray? I can't be relating with you. You don't know how to speak in tongues. Let us see how we can plan a Holy Ghost program so that you can have the gift of speaking in tongues. Okay, you know how to speak in tongues. How do we now grow to the level of interpretation of in tongues? So these are the people that should be around you. What is your commitment? How much do you give your spiritual father every month? What do you think? What is your vision like 10 years to come? How are we going to survive? How are we going to, if we now marry and begin to have children, what is your plan? What do you have in mind? Your first child, what do you think your first child will look like? I was relating with my wife when we planned our home. I told my wife, I said, God told me the first children we are going to have is going to be a boy and a girl. And we gave the name Raphael and Rafaela. That time, we have not planned the date of our marriage. The second one is going to be a boy. The third one, I said the name shall be called Gideon. We plan it. Even this one. Not people that will just see you and push you on the bed. Anytime they go, anytime